Good evening to all the viewers. This is my first video. Before starting the actual classes, I would like to share some of my views. I hope merely by seeing the set of 15 videos which I have scheduled for the month of, in a month I will be going to share 15 videos. So overall for 3 months there will be 45 videos. So it is a suggestion or an advice that you may please keep a pen and a notepad with you when I am taking my regular class. In 1 month schedule, I am going to cover the above mentioned topics: subject, predicate, parts of speech, interconversion, types of verb, articles, determiners, pronouns, tenses, degrees and tenses in a brief, and degrees of comparison. As already mentioned, I have set 45 videos in total on an average of 15 videos per month. I hope each and every one of the viewer are serious with these videos. If at all you have any queries or any doubts, you can put it in the comment section. 15 videos per month. So initially I am going to start with the first video about subject and predicate. Initially, when we start grammar, we should be aware of what is a sentence. A sentence is a group of words which makes a complete sense. For example, if I say, I market, do you think it's a complete sentence? The answer will be no. I go to a market, it is a complete sense. Here, now you may see a sentence is having two parts. One is the subject or the doer, and the other is the object, his action or what he is doing. A sentence is having two parts, a subject and a predicate, a doer and his action. I go to market, she calls me, they do the homework. They is the subject, do the homework, object, or that is called as predicate. Once again, please get it clear. Subject is the doer who does the action, and the action or what is being done is called as predicate. The big green frog jumped across the log. The big green frog, subject, and what did the frog do? It jumped into the log. The action is predicate. Now coming to the word subject. The part of the sentence which answers to the questions like who, what, which, how, where, when, etc. That will be called as a subject. Suppose in the above example, swimming is a good exercise. What is a good exercise? Answer will be swimming. So the subject is swimming. Okay. He goes to the market. Where does he go? Or who goes to the market? He goes to the market. He is the subject. I eat my lunch. Who is eating the lunch? I am eating the lunch. I is the subject. It is a simple subject. When a single word is there, it's called as a simple subject. We do the homework. We is the subject. I know you. I is the subject. In the last example, I told you about a single subject. They, I, you, Ram, Shyam, any person, any name, etc. Now coming to the term compound subject. Whenever the word compound comes, just you may note this down in the further classes also. Whenever you get the word compound, we generally use conjunctions. What is the conjunction? A joining word, and, but, or. Okay. So when I am speaking about compound subject, it means that there are two or more than two persons. There will be a conjunction in the beginning. When I am saying I am going to school, I will be the single subject. When I say I and my brother are going to school, so I and my brother, that is the compound subject. I hope you are getting it. For example, in the above example, you can see dolphins and porpoises look like a little fish. Look a little like fish. So dolphins and porpoises. This is the compound subject. Now you are clear with single and compound subject. Similarly, the other part of the sentence, that is predicate. A predicate is again of the same types, a single predicate and a compound predicate. Now coming to single predicate. What is a predicate? The action part of the doer, the doing part of the doer is called as a predicate. What is the doing part or action part? We generally term it as a verb. For example, the phone rang, which is the phone is the subject, rang is the predicate. Outside the tent, subject, was a baby bear, predicate. Okay. I was wearing a sweater, I subject, and what is the verb was wearing? Was wearing a sweater, predicate. They ran very fast. They is the subject, ran is the verb. From ran it will be the predicate. So I do the homework. I is the subject, do the homework, predicate. We collect the money. We is the subject, collect the money, predicate. They are hiring a taxi. They subject, they are the doers, and what are they doing? Are hiring a taxi, a predicate. So these are the examples of single predicate or simple predicate. Now we'll go for compound predicate. Just like the compound subject, compound means it will have a conjunction. Similarly, the predicate also, the action which is done by the doer. There may be many, at a time many actions, many things may be happening. For example, dolphins live in water like fish but breathe like other mammals. The subject here it's clear, dolphins, which is the verb, live is the verb. So live in water like fish is one predicate, and the same but breathe like other mammals is the another predicate. One more simple example I'd like to share. I go to Agra and watch the Taj Mahal. So who is going to Agra? I. Who is watching the Taj Mahal? I. So two actions are being done by me. I is the subject, going to Agra and watching Taj Mahal. They are the part of compound predicate. Okay. Ram went to the market but couldn't purchase anything. Ram is the subject, went to the market is one action, but couldn't purchase anything is another action. Compound predicate. I saw you and your father in the market. I subject, you and your father. Saw you and your father. You and your father, compound predicate. I hope it is clear. Today being the first video, it is only for approx 9 to 10 minutes. At the end of the video, I will provide you an worksheet. Just you can mug up with the answers so that you may see to how extent you have understood this. Once again, a quick recap, children. What is a sentence? Sentence is a group of words with complete sense. Every sentence has two parts, a subject and a predicate. In between, I'd like to interrupt a small, I can give you a little information. Being an English grammar class, so I have thought that I am not going to use Hindi. It will be my utmost approach, or it may be, you can say it will be my urge that I don't go for Hindi. I will try to instruct you everything in English, and I hope you viewers please try to cope up with English and understand English only. Don't expect that something should be explained in Hindi. Okay, so well begun is half done. So let us begin with a motto that we will only speak or listen to what madam is saying in English only. Don't be waiting for my Hindi or something. Okay, a subject. What is a sentence is having two parts. One is the subject and one is the predicate. What is the subject? The doer, or about which answers to the questions who, what, where, when, how. These questions are answered by the subject. If it is a single word, if it is denoting a single word, it will be a single subject. If it is many, compound means if you are having conjunction and, but, or, so that will be a compound subject. For example, I go to school, simple subject. I and my friend go to school, compound subject. We enjoy the party, single subject. We and our friends enjoy the party, compound subject. Okay. Fish lives in water, single subject. Fish and other small planktons live in the water, compound subject. Okay, this is about the compound subject. Now coming to predicate. What is the predicate? The action part. What is the doer doing? What is the subject doing? Where is the subject going? How is the subject doing? The verb part, the action part. Action is the verb. That is called as a predicate. The phone rang. What is ringing? The phone. Outside the tent was a baby bear. Outside the tent, subject, was a baby bear, predicate. The girls are smoking. Which is the subject? The girls are smoking, predicate. When there is a single action, again the same rule, children. When there is a single action, it will be a single predicate or a simple predicate. When there will be the conjunction part, when there is a conjunction and, but, or in the action part, in the word followed after the verb, it will become a compound predicate. A compound predicate when two or more verbs. I went to the market but couldn't purchase anything. Went is a verb, purchase is a verb. Two verbs at a time. That will become compound predicate. Dolphins live in water like fish but breathe like other mammals. Dolphins, subject. The first verb is they live in water like fish. The second verb is but breathe like other animals. Live and breathe. So followed by two verbs. We went to the market and saw some of our friends. We is the subject and saw some of our friends is the predicate. We went to the market and saw some of our friends. We is the subject. What is the first action we are doing? Went to the market. And what is the second action? Saw some of our friends. There are two predicates. That is called as a compound predicate. Now I'll be providing a worksheet. As a part of how much you have grasped to assess what you have learned, I am hereby giving you a small worksheet. Since this is my first video, it was for a less period of time. My next videos will be for at least half an hour. I hope you will follow and understand what the content, what I have explained to you. And if you want to assure that you have understood what I have explained, you please solve this worksheet, and if you can put it in the comment section. If at all you have any doubts or queries, just do comment me in the comment section. And last but not the least, do follow, like and subscribe this channel. I hope you might have understood the content of today's video, the subject and predicate, and I even hope that you are going to solve this worksheet, which will help you to have a quick assessment of how much you have grasped for this session. Okay, thank you and bye children.